going on, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, Christian, Lil Watt, Caden, Anthony. Oh, not Roblinks again, man. Roblox. How do I block that dude? No clue how to block people. Oh, there we go. Boom. Hope I did it to the right person. All right, what's up? How's it going? How's everyone doing? Stop narrating over videos. You're an idiot. Go stop watching. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good. Hey, it's me. Hi, Michael. Yep. What's up? What's up? Hi. Why aren't I in bed with my wife? It's 9:53, dude. Damn. You guys like Roblox or something? Do police videos every day, man. Are you not subscribed? Thanks, Anthony. Thanks, Bendover. Hi, Ben. Hi, Joel. I have a lot of nose hairs. That's not true. I got my Brett Favre nose trimmer. Okay. Let me read you this message this guy left me. I'm not going to catch all your comments. He's just annoying. That's what he did. Where you're getting blocked, dude. That's lame. You're lame. Vids of my own, like what? Dude, I'm not going to go put myself in harm's way. All right. Listen to this message I got. I'm going to stop reading your comments for a second. Listen to this message I got. I put up this stupid video. I wanted to see if Bomb Funk MC freestyler, if I could use it as an intro song, because sometimes like John Masters uses a Pink Floyd intro song and he can still monetize his videos, but for some reason I can't monetize my videos no matter what I do. So all I did was put up my little intro where the Constitution's burning to signify that our civil rights and our Constitution's on fire. And I did a test with the Bomb Funk freestyler over the top of it, and I can't monetize it. I got a copyright claim on it. And so this guy goes on that channel, not on that channel, on that video. His name is Grammar Police. And here's what he has to say. Lil Watt, I can use your songs. You got songs? Does anyone know them? If they don't know them, it's pointless, brother. They'll be like, what the F is he singing? Anyway, here's the message from the Grammar Police on a stupid intro test video I did. Just a test. Just to see. He failed the test. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, it says, I love how the category is education. What you show in your videos is not education. It's an ignorant idiot who goes around disobeying police officers and making their jobs harder. Am I supposed to obey officers? Like, what do you mean goes around and disobeys officers? In other words, I could just be around somewhere, officer gives me an order, I have to do it, disobeying and making their jobs harder. I've never stopped a cop, dude, and their job is to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. It's not to steal money and enforce victimless crimes and fill the jails and collect $7 billion in ticket revenue every year. That's not their job. Their job is to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. All right, let's see. I find it hard to believe so many bad cops have pulled you over for dumb reasons. Well, no one asked you to believe that, Grammar Police, because I've only been stopped like a total of 4 times in my whole life. So your facts are off and you're an imbecile. So there's second dumb statement. I have watched one of your other videos, and all I have to say is, what is your problem? He watched the one that everybody watched, even though I have over 2,000 videos. You said you don't feel safe when the officer did nothing but ask you for your papers. First of all, you're a liar. That's not all he did. He came up to the car and immediately barked the unlawful order of roll your window down. So again, now you're lying, just like a typical cop lover. Now you're lying. And A few moments later, he asked you if you had any firearms, which I understand why, considering you refused to roll down your window and many other things. Hey, grammar police. He had a weapon. He had his hand on his weapon. I had my hands on the steering wheel. I was recording everything. I told him I was recording everything. And guns are not illegal in America. If what the cop doing is so righteous, why would his safety be in jeopardy? You ever think about that? What else we got here? Firearms, windows. That cop had the right to ask you if you had a firearm and you couldn't respond with a simple yes or no. He had the right to ask me anything he wants to. I have the right to keep the window rolled all the way up, too. Did you know that, grammar police, you moron? I hope you're watching this live stream, you moron. Let's see here. Papers. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard to surrender your rights. It's really not that hard to surrender your rights, right, grammar police? It's not that hard, guys. Do you give rape victims the same advice? Hey, it's not that hard. The guy's going to take it anyway. At least maybe you won't get killed. Just give him the sex, right? That's your mentality, dummy. Let's see here. What else we got? By acting like this, you're just making their job harder. So I'm making it harder for them to steal my money. Is that what you're saying, grammar police? I make it harder for them to steal my family's earnings. Let's see. And it also takes longer for you to be on your way because you care if I'm on my way or not. That money didn't go through, Matthew. I would consider stop singing, but not for $3.99, dude. You have to come up with way more than that to get me to stop singing. Yeah, you're right. He should have never pulled me over in the first place. You're right. But that's beyond the point. It's not, but it is. Let's see. You were also complaining about how he called backup. Yeah. He called backup for what? Because my hands were on the steering wheel and I was obeying the law that he wasn't following? Okay. If I were a cop and the guy I pulled over refused to tell me if he had a gun, I would be kind of worried as well. Well, don't ask me about my guns. You didn't see any guns. You had no reason to believe there's any guns, and guns are not illegal. You're an idiot. Okay. I'm sure you wouldn't like the possibility of getting shot at any moment. No, that's why I don't want to be near cops. I don't want to be stopped by cops because you're 22 times more likely to be killed by a cop than anybody else in the whole world. That includes terrorists, whatever, traffickers, whatever, rapists. Let's see here. Lastly, you didn't have the proof that you were going the speed limit. Yeah, I don't put a camera on my speedometer. And also, Mr. Grammar Police, you didn't see his proof either. But for some reason, you believe guys with guns committing racketeering and extortion by the roadside and are absolutely positively with the Supreme Court's backing that they can lie all they want. Yeah, you should believe those people over me, the guy who's unarmed, traveling in a straight line, not hurting anybody. What I'm trying to say is, comma, here's my favorite part. You are a idiot, separated by clappy hand emojis. But the best part is the name is Grammar Police, and he puts at the end, you are a idiot. And I'm pretty sure, grammatically speaking, it should be you are an idiot, because when the next word, Grammar Police, starts with a vowel, you put an idiot, not a idiot. It doesn't even sound right when you say it, especially when your name is Grammar Police. So there you go. Should I go back through all the comments? I'm not doing it, man. So there's that comment of the day. I'm really trying to step up my pool game. I'm getting old. My close-up vision, grammatically speaking. Thank you, Zach. Tyrant TC, what up? Yes, Tony. Richie's Restorations. Can what core an apple? Go through the hate. I just did a hate comment. I could go through the hate comments all day. Oh my God. Let me do a few of these. They're non-stop. Non-stop. My videos. Let's go to, what's it called? Do you have any firearms? Oops. Okay. Let's go to that one. Let's go to let's just go to the video itself. Let's pause it because I'm sure YouTube will copyright strike my own video that I'm using on my own feed. Jeff is here, audits. What's up, Jeff? Thanks, Edward Diefenbach. Jeff is here. What up, him? I used to make a lot from you. Not a lot, but enough to actually live on. But now it's like garbage. I make nothing. They've come after me. My opinions on gun laws: the Second Amendment's pretty clear. The freedom, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed. AR-15s, I have one right there. It's just a rifle. It's a 223 rifle. They come in different sizes, styles, but since they're black and people watch news and they're dumb, they kind of crazy assault rifle, which is the furthest from the fact. Pasco sucks, but there's also good things in Pasco too, brother. All right, so let's go down some of these comments, or not. Where'd they go? Okay. Thanks, Chris. That's true. Whoever said that legal system is based on lies. This feed goes too fast. Having to ask to get a license to carry, I think that's nonsense. You don't need a license to open carry in Florida unless you're going, if you're going hunting, fishing, or camping, or to and from hunting, fishing, or camping. 790.25. Boot suckers are on my channel because they're angry and they're ignorant, and ignorance equals angry, and they direct their anger at me instead of the cops that commit the crimes. Area 51 raid, no. Kaka. See, you just said Kaka 3 times. That's not content, bro. You're just being dumb. You're gonna get blocked. Patrick blocked the dude. You know who I'm talking about, Patrick? What's his name? Get him out of here. He said Kaka 3 times. Get him out of here forever. That's pretty cool, bomb. And police interactions? Nah, they haven't bothered me ever since I made them famous in this town. Can you do a documentary on my channel? Hit me up on Messenger and we could talk on the phone, man. I'm open-minded, believe me. Thanks, Richie. Richie Restorations, are you the one that always says, Saludos, Mexico? You're the type of guy to read the entire terms and conditions on a product. I've done that before, so what? Especially if I'm at the doctor's office. I read all the 50 pages they make you sign. You could be signing your life away. I even strike. If I see something in the paperwork at a dental office or wherever it is, if I see something in there and I don't like it, I strike it, put parentheses around it, 2 lines through it, and my initials, and I strike. One time a doctor said something on his paperwork that, he had this thing where any issues that arise from things that happen in this office will be settled out of court and blah, blah, blah. And that was in the fine print. Now, imagine something happens to me in that doctor's office. Oh, you signed right here. You agreed to do it out of court. So I struck that, initialed it. And if anything did happen and they tried to say, oh, look right here. Oh, my God, when did this happen? They'll see it that it was struck and they'll be screwed. And their secretaries don't know to look for that stuff. So you can always have the upper hand if you know what you're doing. Not that I always know what I'm doing. Believe me, I've made plenty of mistakes to get to where I'm at. Dude, have you ever thought that maybe you're just trying to get a paycheck to feed their family and that you're swearing at them and treating them like a DA just because they're asking for identification up to date? Get a effing life instead of yelling at people trying to protect you. Have I ever thought that they're just trying to get a paycheck to feed their family? Hey, dummy. Here, what's Coben Foster? Have you ever thought that I was out trying to get a paycheck, not bothering anybody, not trespassing, not committing any crimes, not damaging any property, just out trying to get a paycheck and make it home to my family without guys with guns stopping me? I love how the things they say about cops that they don't pertain to me. I guess the cop was just trying to go out to get a paycheck and feed his family. Well, what was I doing? Out robbing banks? I was out trying to pay his paycheck plus my bills. Don't be an idiot. All right. See, there's too many comments going on. Yes, I have a pistol. Who doesn't have a pistol that considers himself American? Make me mod on every stream. I got you if you're interested. Christian Sanchez, let's get to know each other better. Hit me up on Messenger and then we can talk on the phone. Mods, Patrick's one of the mods. Grant Keno, if you're pulled over for speeding in Florida, no, you don't have to roll down the window, but you do have to exhibit or display your license, insurance, and registration through the window. But the problem with that is cops don't know that law and they get really angry and butthurt and they'll threaten violence against you immediately. That's why I roll the window down that much and they get offended by that too. So you can't win with the cops. You can follow the law, they still get mad. And if a cop asks you to get out of your car, unfortunately, you have to get out of your car because the Supreme Court are traitors to this country and they ruled in Pennsylvania versus Mims that cops can just pull you out of the car. You know, that's like saying they can pull you out of your home. Your car is supposed to be like your safe place, you know, like your house. Cops do kill more than anyone. You're right, Brian. Second Amendment include felons. If they did their time, why not? Not that I know of, Josh. They haven't changed the laws too much. Why would I block Regan? I like Regan. All right, Tyrant. Listen, creators, if you have monetizable content and you're willing to share it on my channel, I will gladly split the revenue with it. Gladly. Hit me up. All you guys, if you want to put your stuff on my channel and split the revenue, because YouTube tracks it to the penny. So there's no lying. You can't lie about anything. It's a pretty good system. NJ Wandering News. There's one for you, punk. Sovereign Living YouTube channel explains the entire birth certificate. Yeah, I've heard about all that stuff. Regan Benson is cancer, John Fee. She attacked Eric Brandt. Don't allow her on your channel. Listen, bro, she's never done anything to me. Her issues with Eric and Abadi are her issues. I don't get involved with that. Until they did something, one of them did something to me, I'm not blocking them. Hi, Shimmy Sham. Hi, Regan. Hi, Richie. John, do you have a PS? What is a PS? Oh, PlayStation? No, I have a Xbox One. Jeff is here. Audits has a new channel, NC Tyrant Hunter. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs so he can go live. So help the guy out. Jeff is here. Audits, NC Tyrant Hunter. I have Edward. I have a video where I did that. It's called I Troll the F Out of IRS Scammers. What's up, Ryan? I probably would accept any part in any movie for the most part before you guys say gay porn. Am I blurry? If the money was right, I'd go. You already asked me that, Ren, didn't you? Who loves weed? That's a good question. Go ahead and make a montage, Tyrant. You can make one where it's all me singing too. You can chop my stuff up as long as I can monetize. Yeah, somebody just called me. Sorry about that. Someone from Alaska. If that was you, what's your name? Call me back after this, or I'll call you back. Do I have? Yes, I have a pet. Are you asking me the same thing over and over, man? Or am I just terrible? Thanks, John Augusta. Bouncer slab, bottles, fishing, and funny. I have been threatened by local state officials over 8 years, and I record everything. Well, he left me a voicemail. Must be someone I know. I think it's who I think it is. I'll call you back, dude. I have a pistol for every occasion, brother. Dabbing some key lime sauce right now. Ooh. That's right, Regan. You got it. Make me mod on every stream. You already asked me that. Can you see my AR? Nah. That if I put my AR out, there's a video of me shooting my AR. You can see it. It's old. It's like 8 years old. I think it's called Sweet 16 Review or Sweet DPMS Sweet 16 Review. It's on my channel. How you find me on Messenger? You type in my name, find my Facebook page. There's a picture of me playing pool, and then you send me a message. Cannot see my error. Matthew Letcha, thank you, man. It doesn't show that the money goes through. Something weird with the colors. Thank you, bro. Pennsylvania doesn't respect the castle law. Man, my arm gets tired from scrolling. I wish I could have like a something. I love you too, NJ. No hetero. I coined that term. No, you can't see my hair. Go watch the video. I mean, do and don't do video about Florida laws. I mean, I don't know all Florida laws. I just know the ones that pertain to common things police extort money out of people for. Fan mail. Boyd, common law, UCC. Yeah, hi. Shimmy sham. My day was great. I went and played some pool. No gay porn, I agree. Check out Rogue Nation's airport video. Dude, Rogue Nation's the man. I was watching him again today. I cannot get to the... I'm just going to click the bottom. Bluetooth. Thanks, Patrick. All right, you want to read some more... see here. Why do you call police sovereign citizens when there are plenty of videos of cops being arrested and given tickets? There are? There are? Yes, Jeff, I covered one of your videos before, did I not? Where you went to the post office and educated them on the Poster 7? You didn't have to be so immature at the end. Bring it to court and get over with it. Get it over with. Yeah, just take it to court. You know, just take the time off work, ruin your day, wear clothes you don't want to wear, go to a building you don't want to go to. Everyone there's against you. You can't face your accuser because there is no victim, there is no accuser. Shine ass to John. What does that mean? Yeah, where are those videos? If a police officer pulls you over for anything, it's probable cause. And if you refuse to identify yourself or provide identification, it's obstruction. And then the fat jokes. When you got nothing else, you resort to fat jokes. This guy, let's say, in a nutshell, guy going 65 and a 50 every day for 6 years and gets pulled over and is mad because he cannot get a daily Big Mac. Yeah, that was my problem. It wasn't the gunman. It's because I couldn't get a Big Mac. You got me, dude. You're a genius. Just listen to the police. There's no reason to be saying that I don't answer questions when someone asks you if you have a life-ending device in your car. The dude had his hand on a life-ending device. Dummy. God, reading the comments just irritates me. Here's another idiot. If he asks you if you have a gun and you say I don't answer question, it's good to call backup. And if you believe he made a false reason to pull you over, write a complaint and you can take it to court. No, you write a complaint and then they investigate themselves because they're sovereign from the rest of us. Because they investigate themselves. This is who I ask everyone that says I'm a sovereign citizen, because they go by the Southern Poverty Law Center definition of sovereign citizen instead of the Webster's Dictionary definition. So let's go to dictionary.com here. And let's type in sovereign. Okay. A supreme ruler, especially a monarch. So a supreme ruler would be a sovereign. Technically, that's us. We're the sovereign in this country because we are the supreme ruler. So technically, yes, we are all sovereigns. If we're not the sovereign, the supreme ruler, who is? The government? Think about that. And in fact, they are. So, a former British gold coin, no. Possessing supreme or ultimate power. So, here's the dictionary's definition of sovereign. So, when I get stopped or I do a crime or I beat somebody up and the cops come, I don't say, all right, I'm going to investigate myself and we'll email you back the results. And we have up to a year to do it. Okay? Chances are I'll find myself innocent. What else we got here? Possessing a royal possessing a royal power or status. Tell me police and judges and politicians don't have a certain status among them. John, why do they pull you over if they have no probable cause? But why would they pull you over? Why do you get pulled over? Do you do something to get pulled over, or do you want to? Please read and tell me. They pull me over. Why do they pull me over? I don't know. I've only been pulled over like 3-4 times. So the one guy claimed I was speeding. The other guy, I was speeding. And then the other one was at the airport. It's 3 times in the last 10 years. Monkey, what up? Kyle, how are you, sir? You got it, Patrick. Just roll down your window. It would make it a lot easier. Are you serious, Anthony? Women should respect their rapists too. Just pull up their pants, take down their drawers, let the rapist do what he wants, because the faster she lets him take what he needs from her, the less chance he'll kill her. Right, Anthony? Or are you trying to be a troll? I got a ticket. There you go, Samara. Samara doesn't like the dictionary's definition of a sovereign, of the word sovereign or sovereign citizen. She wants to use the hate group Southern Poverty Law Centers. A sovereign citizen is a member of a political movement of people who oppose taxation, question legitimacy of government, and believe that they are not subject to law. That's the Southern Poverty Law Center's definition, and that's the one the police go by. But I just read you the dictionary. Possessing royal power and status. That's the real definition. Samara, let me ask you, are people who investigate themselves sovereign from the rest of us? Dumbass. Eyebrows are on fleek, baby. Fleek. Bald spot is on fleek. I don't know why I sweat when you think I was working out. I'm sweating while doing this stupid video. How does he not have to roll down his window? Because all you have to do, FS 322.15, Florida statute, is display your license, insurance, and registration. That can be done with the window rolled all the way up. You put it against the window, they read it and write it down with their little pen they carry, and then they go do their waitress work for the DMV, give you your extortion letter saying, pay us this money, or go to court and pretend like it's fair, and we'll steal your money anyway and possibly charge you more. By the way, when you go to court, there's like 2 or 3 steps to it. There's an arraignment where you have to plead, And every time before the thing starts, just remember, if you don't plead today, we can fine you up to $700 million. And they keep threatening you that over and over and over. And that happened with my red light ticket. And I kept ignoring it and I kept ignoring it, but they keep pushing it. And you know, most people would buckle because most people are not like me, it's stubborn. Anthony Gondolas had to leave. Bye, guy. Sorry, you're still living in brainwashed upside down world. Let the good times roll. Liberty Freak, what's up, brother? Saw you cooking today. Liberty Freak, if you're in here, dude, I saw you going to file a complaint and the cops like kicked you out of the second precinct and then arrested you for what they say? Oh, failure to ID or something because they're trespassing you from the precinct? Samara, that's not a legal definition. That's the Southern Poverty Law Center's definition of a sovereign citizen. Southern Poverty Law Center and the ADL are both hate groups. They hate the Constitution, they hate patriots, and they hate the idea of individual freedom. Those are hate groups. If you're posting their definition online, you're not looking into reality. You're looking into upside down world, police world. William, was that you that called me, brother? I'm glad you like the jerky, sir. I really appreciate you ordering it, and I'm glad it made it all the way to Alaska. Was that you that just called me from Alaska, by the way? Yeah, Kyle, you're right. Most states say you have to present or display, never hand over or relinquish. Correct, because all they need is the info. They don't need to hold the card. They like to hold the card because when they have your slave card, they have you because you need that thing. Unfortunately, nowadays, you need that, or else gunmen will threaten violence against you and actually do it if you continue to travel without their slave card. I don't know about Michigan, Grant. You got to go to fairdui.org, fairdui.org. And there's a place on there where you look up your states. Oops. And what'd you say, Michigan? Yeah, Michigan. So let's go to Michigan. Click on that. Michigan, MCL 257.311 requires me to display my papers. You can see them through my closed window. This is Michigan now. I am not required to sign any tickets, MCL 764.9F. Thus, I am not opening my window. Please put any tickets under my windshield wiper. I will comply with clearly stated lawful orders for use in Michigan only. So people, this is the flyer I have in my car. I was actually considering making a little packet and selling it because that's what I have in my car. I have a little packet. It's an envelope. I could just hand it over or roll up the window. I could just hand them the whole thing. My license is in there and everything. So there's your question answered on Michigan law. I am uber conservative. You got it. Bouncer slab, take it easy. Mrs. Jones, thank you. DeMarcus, what up? Oh, there's always haters in here. Of course you're going to have haters, or else we'd have freedom in this country. Yeah, your window can't stop a bullet. The reason I keep one of the main reasons you keep your window up is they want it down, so if they need to get their hands on you, there isn't a window in their way. They don't want to get cut. They don't want to have to break the window. It makes them look like the tyrant they are. They don't want it for their safety. That's the biggest lie in the world. They want your window down so they have easier access to you. That pane of glass is actually a barrier between them getting physical with you without actually destroying some of your property. You should always keep your window up. If they take it any further, I mean, that's where you have to decide. What is it worth? Where am I? Am I in a dark road with two crazy cops? Or am I placed with tons of cameras and lights? I just know that if I'm on the Highway 64 in the middle of the night with no lights, no sidewalks, and deer everywhere, and I get stopped, It's going to be yes sir, no sir, because I don't want to die. I've been to jail or prison like 50 times. I know the laws apply to me. They can't tell me I'm sovereign. What? I'm uploading you vid now. I thought his teeth tried to get my ID. I'm Canadian, by the way. What's up, Canadian? I got a friend who's Canadian. You have to roll your window down in Ohio? I just told you the website, man. I gotta look this up. What is this? John look up our state laws time thing? Hey John, look up my state laws. Okay, I'm looking. Ohio. This website was made by Florida attorney Warren Redlich. This guy's a patriot and he cares about the Constitution. Here's Ohio's flyer. Put any tickets under the windshield. I am not required to sign traffic rule 3E and F. I do not have to hand over my license 4507.35. Thus, I am not opening my window. I will comply with lawful orders. There's your Ohio one. Go look at your state. That's funny, Bouncer Slab. Thank you, Gunshine State Reviews. Is that where you're at, Kyle, now in Colorado? You know I'd like to be there. Go Browns, sure, I guess. Yeah, lock your doors too. And a lot of cars nowadays, when you put your car in park, the locks always unlock themselves, and you don't notice that noise because you've gotten so used to it. So you have to double check that your windows and doors are all up and locked. Big Macs are delicious. I haven't had fast food in over 2 weeks. I'm trying to lose weight. Doctor told me I'm gonna die if I don't lose weight. I love trolls, yeah, especially the little ones with the pink hair. When we were kids, that was those trolls were so crazy, insane, like almost like them silly band rubber bands. They were so crazy insane that this girl would literally go to the store and put them in her and take them out of the store. Yes, she put them in there. Yes. When I was told that, I'm like, I always want to know, do they go head first, hair first, or feet first? Keeping it real. They told me they were going to bust my door down in a hotel. I told them go ahead. They didn't. They left. Exactly. 90% of what they do is intimidation tactics, just like the IRS. If you don't want them to get physical with you, just comply with them. Anthony Lahosky, do you give rape victims the same advice? Do you? You think I should comply with unlawful orders? Roll down your window is an unlawful order, Anthony. So it's just like me telling you to lick my pee-pee. That's not lawful. I can't force you to do that. Him telling me to roll my window down is the same thing. They're both unlawful. Get out of here, Anthony. You're a bootlicker, bro. You're a cop gobbler. Yeah, you roll your window down, that's when they start saying, "Oh, I smell weed." Patrick, I said Ohio already. Stop, bro, before you get blocked. I smell OG Kush. Go to fairdui.org and type in your state or look up your state. I have not, James Haas. Yes, please go to my Etsy store, John's Coin Rings. Type that into Google with no spaces. Oh, oh, message retracted, message retracted. What's up, bro? Lysander Spooner, Perspective on the Constitution. I haven't studied him enough. Fairdui.org is the website. Man, I'm scrolling to the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, what else, man? I'm sweating. This is like work minus the pay and the free food. You gotta admit, for a 43-year-old man, hair looks halfway decent. It's not fully gray and all that stuff. Yeah, Lysander Spooner. I've read some of his quotes, but I haven't really. Let's look him up. Let's see Lysander Spooner quotes since someone brought him up. Lysander Spooner. I bet he likes soup. Quotes. Those who are capable of tyranny are capable of perjury to sustain it. That's a good quote. What else we got? Attila the Hun moved to Arizona? I have no idea. But whether the Constitution really be one thing or another, this much is certain, that it has either authorized such a government as we have had, or has been powerless to prevent it. Top 10 Lysander Spooner quotes. Somebody said James Freeman is a Mason. I'm pretty sure that Patrick, News Not Patrick, is a Mason. Pretty sure of that. Pretty sure of that. I can't stop looking at myself, man. Oh, okay. Top 10. All right, I'm going to do this top 10 and then I'm out of here, okay? Top 10 Lysander Spooner quotes. You're moving back to Thono Tasasa? Cool, man. Let's play some pool if you like pool. All right. Number 10. The laws recognize no obligation on the part of the slave to labor for serve his master. If he refuse to labor, the law will not interfere to compel him. The master must do his own flogging, as in the case of an ox or a horse. Okay. Number 9. If taxation without consent is robbery, the United States government has never had, has not now, and is never likely to have a single honest dollar in its treasury. If taxation without consent is not robbery, then any band of robbers have only to declare themselves a government and all their robberies are legalized. That one's a little more vague than it should be because indirect taxes, here's the tax argument, okay? Direct unapportioned taxes like the income tax are unconstitutional because they're basically saying, they're holding a gun to your head saying, this is how much of your paycheck we're taking, and if you don't give it to us, we're going to raid your home and take everything you got and ruin your life. That's a direct unlawful tax. But you definitely need taxes to run a country. So, indirect taxes are the constitutional taxes. Indirect taxes are like sales tax, cigarette tax, blah, blah, blah tax. If you don't want to pay cigarette tax, you don't smoke. If you don't want to pay gasoline tax, you don't travel. Those are indirect taxes. Those are the good kind. All right, number 8. A slave government is an oligarchy, and 1, 2, and 1, comma, 2, comma, of the most arbitrary and criminal character. I don't understand that one. You might be a little smarter than me. A man, number 7. A man is no less slave because he is allowed to choose a new master once in a term of years. That's a good one. That's a good one. Number 6. If men were but to read the New Testament with the same tone and emphasis with which they do other books, and were to keep out of mind the idea of its being sacred, they would be disgusted with the credulity and the want of intellect, reason, and judgment that is apparent in it. Whew. When a man said, number 5. Number 5. When a man says he's building a house for himself and his posterity, he does not mean to be understood as saying that he has any thought of binding them, nor is it to be inferred that he is so foolish as to imagine that he has any right or power to bind them to live in it. Number 4. It is manifest that only security against the tyranny of government lies in forcible resistance to the execution of injustice, because the injustice will certainly be executed unless it be forcibly resisted. I agree with that one. I think that one says Second Amendment all over it. All right, ready for the top 3? Number 3. A traitor is a betrayer, one who practices injury while professing friendship. Benedict Arnold was a traitor solely because, while professing friendship for the American cause, he attempted to injure it. An open enemy, however criminal in other respects, is no traitor. An open enemy. That's right. You got it. That sounds like almost every politician in the last 40 years. Number 2. A man's natural rights are his own, against the whole world, and any infringement of them is equally a crime, whether committed by one man or by millions, whether committed by one man calling himself a robber or by any other name indicating his true character, cop, or by millions calling themselves government. You got it. And number 1 of the top 10 Lysander Spooner quotes. Number 1. You ready? Drum roll. But whether the Constitution really be one thing or another, this much is certain, that it has neither authorized such a government as we have had, or has been powerless to prevent it. In either case, it is unfit to exist. Whew. Now my head hurts. We good? Everybody good? Except for the 3 or 4 douchebags that can't keep their pie hole shut? Guys, thank you so much. Try to get back on doing review videos and stuff and all that good stuff. My reading might be alright, but my comprehension, because that stuff was, you really have to think about a lot of that stuff. We need a Lysander Spooner that is hooked on phonics, you know what I mean? You too, you have a good night too, Regan. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, have a good night. Make sure things are well. Young Ralph Novak. That dude's 8 at least, I guarantee you. John DeNicola, you're correct. If I was a cop, I'd find a reason to shoot you. That's funny that the most violent people in the comments and on YouTube are the biggest supporters of police. That's not a coincidence, people. The most violent people that come on here and say stuff to me are the most violent, are the biggest cop gobblers in the world. They love violence, and they believe guys with guns can use violence against you for victimless crimes. They don't understand that. How am I a hypocrite, Caitlin? Go ahead. Since you got something to say. I'm waiting. How am I a hypocrite? I'll give you 30 seconds to respond or else I'm out of here. Please tell me how I'm a hypocrite. Okay, you did some emojis. That's pretty dumb. Go ahead. Time's running out. Tick tock, tick tock. Thank you, Invictus, man. I've seen a lot of your stuff too. I've seen all you guys, man. You're awesome. So Caitlin, she must have a big giant, what do you call those things? Penis in her mouth, so she can't. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, I'm a hypocrite because I don't respect the police. Finally, you answered. I respect the police who obey their oath, Caitlin, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. I don't respect police that steal from people, rape children, rape women, murder 1,200 people a year, shoot people in the back, shoot unarmed people, kill dogs. Those are your people, Caitlin? That's your best argument you had? Yeah, and the word hypocrite means that I do something that I tell other people not to do. That would make me a hypocrite. You need a dictionary and probably a good douching. All right, everyone. Before I get riled up again, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace, tranquility. I love you. Bye.